Fishing. Fishing is a time-honored tradition passed down through the generations. From grandfather to grandson to future grandsons, fishing is the end-all, be-all of life. It is life. I don't know that there's anything else but fishing. I've been fishing since before I learned to walk. I see fishing as an art form, where when you got all the right tools, you can produce something beautiful. I can produce fish, and I can enjoy myself while I do so. Oh, can you hear me? Okay. Well, I've been fishing since before I've been walking. Now I'm involved in a competitive sport called fishing. See, there's this competition called the Idaho's Best Fisherman in the World. I plan on entering that contest and winning. See, it's a real honor to be part of this here competition. My daddy was a part of it, my granddaddy. I plan on getting my son involved, when he's old enough. Everybody knows the Hardy name when it comes to the Idaho's fishing competition. My name is Phil Hardy, and this is my story. I'm married to the beautiful Angela Hardy, formerly known as Angela Blip. She's a real sweetheart. I like to call her my catch of the day. She's a pretty supportive little lady. Well, I'm off fishing. I'm gonna catch me fish.
What? Phil, you went fishing yesterday. What about work?
Babe, I gotta practice for the competition. I'm gonna show everyone that I'm the best fisherman in the world.
Look, babe, I understand. But when are you going to take responsibility?
I gotta go. I'll be back.
Just bring home a damn fish this time, Phil! He's been at this forever. He calls it his dream. I just wish he'd work a little harder at providing for his family. Phil's got it in his head that he's going to be the best fisherman in the world based on this one stupid competition. I don't know how to tell him that he's never going to win.
Well, I'd have to say that my biggest competition is probably my buddy, Hanson Major. He's a big competitor. He'll do whatever it takes to win. This year there's going to be a change-up. Hanson's going to have some competition on his hands.
It's not that big of a thing. It's just so the locals get worked up about fishing season.
Phil's been talking about this competition for as long as I can remember. I don't think he's ever entered, though. Something always just seems to come up.
All right, now, this is what's called trolling. Now, people usually do this in a motorboat, but motors are loud, so I don't think it's very smart to use a motorboat. It scares the fish away. I also don't have a motorboat. Whew. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Fishy, fishy. That sometimes works. I don't know. All right, so like every artist, every fisherman has their own method. Now, some people might think that my method's a little bizarre or whatever, but it works. I caught my share of fish. Now, see, I don't like to just stand in one place and, fish. I like to get in there and move around and get my feet wet. Let the fish know that I'm friendly and not a predator. Let me tell you something. My favorite bait? Maggots. I know what you're thinking, but here, let me show you. Yeah, look at these little buggers. These get the job done. Yeah, look at that. Huh?
Let me tell you something about Phil, because that's Phil that we're talking about, right? Well, he's an okay guy, but I didn't really want them to get married. He wants to be just like his daddy and be a fisherman, but he needs to get his act together and take care of this baby, because his daddy was a piece of shit.
Wait till you guys see my fishing spot. I got a few tricks up my sleeve this year. I'm gonna win this thing for sure. So I was going through my dad's old fishing stuff in preparations for this contest, and I came across this old fishing vest. Still smells like daddy. Anyway, I was going through the pockets and I came across this old map. Turns out this is the map to my dad's secret fishing spot. I only been there a couple times as a kid. See, I had this accident there a couple times, and he said he wouldn't take me there anymore. But anyway, this is going to be my secret weapon for this competition. This is how I'm going to beat Hanson. Come on, follow me. All right, now we must be getting pretty close because I'm starting to recognize some of the... Wait a minute! This is where we started. We've been going in a big circle. I've been looking at this thing all wrong. All right, you know what? I know exactly where it is. Come on, follow me. All right, so what I did is I kind of took a wrong turn, of course. Oh, wow! It's just like I remember it. Oh, I remember my dad used to bring me and Ben's my brother, out here when we were kids. Of course, Benny never wanted to participate. He's always hated fishing, and he just hates that I've always wanted to be a fisherman. His exact words when we were kids was, "That's stupid."
So what do you want to be when you grow up?
That's easy. A fisherman.
What?
A fisherman, like Daddy and Pops. Someday, I'm going to be the best fisherman in the world.
You're stupid.
I don't really remember that conversation with Philip.
This is my last chance, he tells me. But why should I have to sacrifice my happiness for him? If he can't do this one small thing for himself, then how is he going to be a good father?
My wife's kind of supportive, but not that much. I think it stems from her childhood. Her parents never supported her dreams, so now she doesn't know how to support anyone else. It's okay though, I still love her. Oh my god, I think I got one! Oh man, this thing must be huge! I can't even reel it in!
No, my parents didn't support me because my dreams were unrealistic. I wanted to be an astronaut when I grew up, but my math and science grades sucked. Now look at me. I'm happily married, I'm expecting my first child. Well, the point is that my parents did something right when they told me that I would never fly to the moon.
Have you ever had a dream? I have. It's called fishing. It's the most rewarding thing I think I could ever do with my life. My love for fishing is like a painter's love for painting. When that painter captures the perfect sunset with his paintbrush, he knows he's captured perfection. When I catch the perfect fish, I know I've captured perfection. I'm just like that painter, except with a fishing pole instead of a brush. Oh, I think I got one! Who's Daddy's little fisherman? You are. You are. Oh, yeah, we're hoping for a boy. I'm gonna pass on my fishing knowledge and my title. Best fisherman in the world. That's my son.
It's a girl. The ultrasound was very clear.
I have always wanted a boy. Ah! Oh my god! Oh, my face! Oh man, this maggot's crawling on me! Are you gonna help me, or are you just gonna sit there with the camera? Oh, this is disgusting!
Did you catch anything?
No, not today.
No! Phil, what the hell am I supposed to make for dinner? You promised that you were going to bring home fish tonight. I wanted fish. I didn't even buy anything for dinner. I want fish, Phil!
Honey, I'll catch one tomorrow. I promise. Hey, look, it took Da Vinci years to perfect his art. What would I do if I didn't win this contest? Well, I'd just keep fishing, of course. There's always time for fishing. You just gotta know where to look for it. I'll go back to work and support my family, of course. And raise my son. He's gonna be a little tiger and just keep on keeping on, you know, but what can you do but just live your life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it. Perfect your life. That's what my daddy always told me. That and don't get the clap. You ever meet someone that says that fishing's easy? Well, they don't get it. Fishing ain't that simple. It's like art. When Michelangelo painted the Mona Lisa, everyone said that she looked like a man. That, you know, he was stupid and a terrible artist. Well, now look. That's the most famous painting in the whole world. I'm going to be that famous someday. I'm the Michelangelo of my time, you know? My fishing records are going to go down in history. This is my year. And even if I don't win, you know, maybe I am the best. I don't know, maybe this is my first chance, not my last. I got my beautiful wife here, you know, my son on the way. You know, we're gonna go fishing all the time, and I don't know. All I know is I'm just gonna keep on fishing, and the rest, it's just gonna fall into place.